how did you get started in the porn industry?
I just woke up one morning and decided I wanted to do something different, and I don't know, I just went online to this website and applied to be a model there, and it just kind of went from there.
Awesome. Was it everything you've expected it to be?
It's been a lot better, actually. I just thought I'd be flying out and getting paid to have sex, and but I've made really good friends. I've met some really cool people, and it's just been a blast.
That's awesome. Were you nervous first time?
Oh yes, I was completely nervous. I got told that I was bottoming for my first scene, and at that time I hadn't ever really bottomed, and so I was really nervous, especially being on camera for the first time. So.
Who was it with?
Noah Brooks.
Oh yeah, okay. For who? Who was that with?
Helix Studios.
Okay. And it went okay?
Yeah, it went really well.
Good. Do you think you have a favorite scene that you've done?
Yeah, I have a couple. My scene with Marcus Mojo went really well. He's a really good guy, so I really enjoyed doing that one. And then I just worked with Austin Zane, and working with Austin and Zane were both really good scenes, and I had a lot of fun doing both of them.
Out of your favorite scenes, do you have a favorite scene partner? Somebody that you've had a lot of chemistry with that you really like?
Zane has been really good. Him and I are really good friends, so it kind of helped out when we were doing the scene.
Good. Are you seeing anybody in your personal life?
In my personal life, it's complicated. We'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Do you have a full-time job in addition, or are you going to school, or what?
I'm actually going to school right now, but during my Christmas and summer breaks, I'm actually a certified nurse's aide at a nursing home.
So you don't work there when you're in school, right?
No,
okay.
Not at all.
The best thing that you can think of about doing porn?
Traveling. I love traveling and seeing the world and seeing new places. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you have anything bad about it that you don't like?
The hassle of my parents. They know that I do porn, but they're not always supportive about me flying out during school. So it's, trying to balance school and porn and making sure my parents are happy. It's problematic at times.
So your parents do know?
Yes.
And they're okay with it?
Yes.
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I have 2 older siblings and 1 younger sibling.
Do they know?
I'm not sure. I know that my younger sibling doesn't know, but I don't know if my parents told my older ones yet.
Was it hard telling them that you were doing it?
My parents?
Yeah.
Kind of. Well, my ex-boyfriend kind of outed me to them, and it was just him and I got into a fight one day, and he called my phone, blowing it up multiple times. So finally, I just answered it, and I was like, you know what? If you want to tell my parents I do porn, go ahead and tell them. And they were in the room right next to me, so they heard everything, and yeah.
Yeah, they were okay with it? I mean, were they shocked at first?
At first, they were really shocked. It hit them really hard, but after talking to them, they understand why I do it, and they support me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's your favorite position? Having sex?
Doggy style.
Yeah. Are you a bottom and a top in your scenes? Are you versatile or just?
Yeah, I'm versatile in my scenes. Yes.
And in your personal life, you are too?
I've become more versatile.
Yeah. Okay. So, what have you been told, or what do you consider your best asset?
I usually get told my smile is my best asset when I'm wearing clothes. And when I'm naked, it's my ass, because I have a really good ass.
All right, your scenes, what do you have coming up? Anything?
I'll be working with men.com in the next week.
Do you have one that's coming out that's going to be available?
I actually have a solo scene coming out Monday.
Okay, with who?
Austin Zane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think of the people or the guys that do the gay for pay?
You know what? I think they're smart businessmen. If they can do it, they can do it. It's hard for me sometimes to even do scenes just because sometimes I'm not attracted to someone, or, I'm nervous, or it's just sometimes there's something that doesn't work. And for straight guys to come out and do it, I respect them for that.
Yeah. Who has the best body you've ever seen?
Cody Cummings. I love Cody Cummings' body. I'm not even going to lie. I love working with him, and he's really nice.
He was really good to work with?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
It was surprising because it was my second time ever flying out with the studio. And they told me, you're going to be blowing him, rimming him, you're going to be, catering to his needs. And he pulled me aside, and he's like, here's what we're going to do, here's the scene. if you want to do something different, let me know. You know, let me know what you want to do. Let me know what makes you comfortable, and we'll work on it. So
That was good.
It was interesting.
Do you see yourself doing porn long term?
I would like to.
Yeah.
If it works, I'd love to. You know, until I get to a better job or something more suitable for me. But right now, while I'm in school, this is actually it's fun and I enjoy it. And if I can continue doing it, I will.
Can you say what you're going to school for?
I'm actually going to school for nursing.
Do you know what kind you want to do? What kind of nursing?
Not yet. I'm not too sure yet.
Yeah, still kind of feeling it out. Here's a tough one. What do you think about women watching gay porn?
You know what? Some women are actually more of a fan than some of the men are, and you know what? I respect them for that too. If they can watch that, it's like a guy watching lesbians.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like that's what gets them off. It gets them off, and it's just another fan, follower, and friend that I can have. You know.
And that's how we all met, right?
Exactly how we met.
Do you have limits to what you'll do for a scene? Like,
not really. Just because my personal life and me having sex in my personal life is kind of limited.
okay.
So when I go out and do porn, it's kind of like me experimenting things and trying new things and having a good time. So.
What about BDSM? I mean, would you do something like that?
I'd try it out.
You tried it out?
I'd give it a shot. Yeah.
In like a controlled environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
With the right person.
Yeah, with the right person.
Yeah, with the right person.
Okay, so the best way your fans can learn more about you is where?
Twitter.
Okay.
Follow me on Twitter, Tony_Newport XXX.
Okay, we have some fun questions now, right?
Okay.
Okay. All right, what's your biggest weakness as far as food?
Candy, especially Reese's peanut butter cups.
Do you have a favorite restaurant that you like to eat at?
When I was younger, every year for my birthday, we'd go to TGI Fridays, and it's just been a tradition, so I always go.
Do you have something that you order that you love?
I always get the baby back ribs.
Okay.
So.
Favorite dessert?
Ooh. Brownies. I love brownies with like peanut butter chips and chocolate chips in it.
Yeah. What do you do in your spare time besides going to school? I know it's a lot. It takes up a lot of your time, but and you work out. So do you get to go out a lot, or?
Recently, I haven't, just because I started promoting myself a lot more. So I've been in school for 6 weeks, and I haven't been at school a single weekend because I'm either dancing at a club or flying out and promoting myself, doing scenes, and then I'm here this weekend and having a good time. But I usually like to go out to clubs and just hang out with friends.
Yeah.
But lately I've been busy doing homework that I haven't had time. So.
Do you have a perfect date night that you have in your mind?
Kind of. I'm always a person who takes someone on dates, so any kind of date that I would be taken on would be ideal for me. Like, I wouldn't care, but I ultimately would love to just go to a park and sit under the stars and just chit chat.
Yeah.
And just connect with one person.
Have kind of like a little picnic or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, tell me or tell us something about yourself that nobody would ever guess. Do you have something? Any quirks or weird stuff?
I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't have anything weird. I like to sing, but I know that I can't. I like to.
You're not a bad singer. I've heard it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm actually pretty normal. I don't have any weird things. I have a foot fetish, but that's it.
Ooh, it's a foot
See,
fetish.
there's one.
Foot fetish. Mm-hmm. All right, what do you wear to sleep in?
I don't wear anything when I sleep.
All right, favorite holiday? Do you have one?
The 4th of July.
And it's because
That's my birthday.
it's your birthday.
Yeah, and so it's like all these fireworks being popped for me.
Yay! Do you have any piercings?
None.
Okay. Any tattoos?
None.
You plan on ever getting?
I want one.
You do? All right, ice cream. Chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry?
Vanilla.
Do you like to take baths or showers?
Bath.
Bubbles or no?
Bubbles.
Boxers or briefs?
Breeze.
How often do you manscape?
twice a week.
Guys' bodies with or without hair?
It has to fit their look. Some guys are better with hair, some look without. I don't care.
A lot, though? I mean, do you like a lot, or is that kind of, yeah?
No, that's too much.
Yeah. Do you like to be rimmed or rim, or both?
I like to rim. I love rimming.
You do?
I love rimming, yeah.
Where do you like to be kissed?
On my neck. I love being kissed on my neck, or like when my ear, like when they bite my ear.
Ooh,
I love that.
Biting down the ear. Don't remember that. Do you have favorite music? A type of music?
Lately it's just been like the top 100 chart kind of music.
Right.
But when I was younger, I used to listen to R&B and baby make music.
Okay.
Until I realized I wasn't ever gonna make babies.
Do you have a favorite show?
Not necessarily. My roommates and I usually like watch, The Voice or Toddlers and Tiaras or whatever. Like whatever's on TV, we'll sit there and just watch it and sit there for hours watching it.
Going back to a porn question, is there somebody that you haven't done a scene with that you would like to?
There's actually a few guys. And it's just because we tweet all the time, and I just feel like it would be fun, but I'm not going to reveal any names yet.
We'll make him do it when we get done with this. Right? Can you think of anything else?
Actually, you know what? I'll tell you. I would like to work with Philip Aubrey.
Okay.
I would. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah. Would you ever want to, be one of those people behind the scenes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to work behind the camera or...
Direct,
yeah.
Yeah.
Just because, I've done 21 scenes now.
Yeah.
And it's that's not a lot for most people, but for me, in the year that I've been doing it and going to school, it's been perfect for me.
Yeah.
And when I worked with Austin Zane, I put a lot of input into it. And so it was interesting getting my voice in there and directing scenes the way that we wanted them done.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that would be...
You rather have your own input?
Sometimes.
So let me ask you this. If fans ever were to come in and actually watch a scene being made, you think they'd ever watch porn?
Depends.
Yeah.
It depends.
So you've had some scenes that take a long time, and then other ones that are just bam and get done and out of there.
Yeah, there's some where it's taken us 3 or 4 hours to make just because stopping and starting and taking pictures and getting hard and, fluffing up and doing all that stuff, it just adds time to it. But there's, my last scene I did, we set the camera up on a tripod and went straight at it, and it took us an hour.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, it just depends on chemistry and...
So you think, probably most people, chemistry makes or breaks a scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It really does.
So have you worked with somebody that you haven't had a lot of chemistry with and it's been really hard to, make it work?
Yeah. There was one scene, and me and the guy are really great friends, just there wasn't any sexual chemistry. And it took a little bit longer to get the scene going, and you can just tell by watching the scene that there wasn't much
There,
yeah.
So let me ask you this, because guys aren't emotional like women are. So you can have a scene with somebody that you're friends with, and it's like nothing. I guess have you ever had a scene where you developed feelings for the person that you had a scene with?
No.
No,
not
just whatever, right?
Yeah, I made a lot of good friends by doing my scenes, just because we force each other to get to know each other. And once we do get to know each other, it's like, okay, let's do our scene, and then, you know what, we're really good friends. Why even mess that up?
So it's not weird or anything?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, that's good.
Not at all.
All right, well, I think that's it.